Okay, so we've all heard it, right? Building wealth is supposed to be this super slow, steady marathon. You put money in, you see a tiny bit of growth, and you just do that for decades. But what if that's not the whole picture? What if there's this secret rhythm to how your money grows? A totally predictable pattern of acceleration that almost everyone misses.
And that leads to the big question. I mean, why do so many investors just quit? They're 5, maybe 7 years in, right on the brink of a massive breakthrough, and they just walk away. They're totally convinced the system is broken right when the magic is about to kick in. Well, welcome to my channel, The Financial Exit, where we decode the path to financial freedom. And today we are going to break down a really powerful mental model that I think will completely change how you look at your investment.
It's called the 8-4-3 rule. And listen, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, not at all. It's really more like a framework for patience. It shows you how the exact same steady investment can give you wildly different results over time, all thanks to the incredible accelerating power of compounding.
So let's dive into section 1, the great quitting point. This is the big one. It's the psychological trap where most people just give up. And understanding this 8-4-3 rule is your key to seeing that trap for what it really is, and of course, learning how to sidestep it. Think about it like you're moving into a new house. In those first few years, you're the one doing all the heavy lifting. I mean, you're carrying the couches, the fridge, the whole deal. And the market? Well, the market is kind of like that friend who promised to help but then shows up and just carries a single lamp. It feels like your savings are doing literally all the work.
And that's exactly why this thought starts to creep in, right? You look at your statement after 5 long years of sacrificing, and the pile of money is, well, it's barely bigger than what you put in yourself. Your brain just starts making up reasons to quit. It feels like the whole thing is broken, but what you're feeling is actually a feature of the system, not a bug.
Okay, so this brings us to phase 1, what I call the long grind. This covers the first 8 years. And honestly, this phase is way less about the math and the financial returns and way more about your own personal resolve. It's a test of your character, really. Look, the goal here isn't to see massive returns. You got to forget about that for now. Your one and only job is to build what we call critical mass. It's like you have to pack the snow together really, really tight before you can even think about rolling that snowball down the hill. If you quit now, it means you've paid the full price of discipline, but you walked away before they even brought the food to the table.
Let's actually put some real numbers to this to make it clear. Let's say you invest 500 euros a month. After 8 years, and assuming you get, average market returns of about 8%, your balance is going to be somewhere around 75,000 euros. Hey, that's not bad, but you're not exactly retiring on it, are you? But here's the thing, you've done the hard part. And now, the actual physics of your money is about to change completely.
Which brings us to phase 2, the snowball effect. This is the 4 in our 8-4-3 rule, and it covers years 9 through 12. And this, my friends, is where you finally start to feel that momentum shift. The market actually starts to match your effort.
I love this analogy. It's like you've been pushing a car up a really steep hill, right? That struggle is finally over. Now you get to jump inside, pop it in neutral, and just let gravity take over. The returns you made on your past returns, they're now making their own returns. And let me tell you, that is an incredible, incredible psychological relief. Now check this out. Just 4 years later, at the end of year 12, your balance has shot up to around 140,000 euros. Think about that. What took you 8 long years to build the first time, you just did it again in only 4. You've literally doubled your speed.
But as amazing as that feels, believe it or not, that was just the warm-up act. Welcome to phase 3, the vertical leap. This is the part where our normal linear thinking brains kind of just short circuit, because we are just not built to get our heads around exponential growth.
You know those charts you see? The ones that are kind of flat for a super long time and then boom, they just shoot straight up like a hockey stick? Yeah, this is that moment. You earned it. You might start having days where the market goes up just 1%, and that gain in a single day is more than your entire monthly salary. It feels absolutely surreal.
And by the end of year 15, you're looking at over 200,000 euros. I mean, just in the last 3 years, you've added the same chunk of wealth that took you the entire previous 4 years to build. You didn't do anything different. You didn't work any harder. Your money did.
This chart just lays it all out so perfectly. 8 years to hit that first big block of wealth, then just 4 years for the next one, and only 3 for the one after that. This isn't magic, it's not luck, it's just the predictable physics of compounding at work.
So here's the most important point of all. The real reward is backloaded. It's all hidden at the very, very end of the timeline.
Cashing out early, let's say in year 10 to buy a new boat or something, you're not just spending your money. You are killing the exponential phase. It's like planting a fruit tree, watering it for years, and then chopping it down right before it's about to give you a huge harvest.
And when you truly get this, it just completely flips your mindset. You stop thinking like a gambler, chasing whatever stock is hot this week, trying to get a quick win. Instead, you start thinking like a real investor. You start asking, okay, what's a simple, repeatable process that I can actually stick with for 15 years? You start looking for a shovel to dig with, not a lottery ticket.
This whole model also teaches two really powerful lessons. First, when you're in those first 8 years, a market crash is pretty much the best thing that can happen to you. Seriously, it's a sale. Everything is on discount, so you get to buy more for less. And second, high fees are absolute silent killers. A 2% fee might sound tiny, but over 15 years, it's like dragging a heavy anchor behind your speedboat. It just completely flattens that beautiful, beautiful hockey stick curve.
All right, so knowing all this, how do you actually put it into practice? Let's turn all this theory into a simple, actionable game plan you can use.
Really, it just boils down to 4 simple steps. First, pick a goal. Give your money a purpose. It's so much easier to stick with a plan when you know why you're doing it. Second, automate everything. Treat your investment like it's a bill you have to pay to your future self. That way, you take willpower completely out of the equation. Third, choose a simple, effective vehicle. Something like a low-cost global index fund is perfect. And finally, the most important step of all, just commit. Make a promise to yourself that you will not interrupt this powerful machine once you get it running.
And really, this is the ultimate takeaway. This whole thing isn't about being some kind of financial genius. It's about being disciplined. Your biggest enemy isn't the stock market. It's you. It's that person in the mirror who gets bored in year 6 or who panics when the market takes a dive. You have to protect your timeline from your own impulses.
So I want to leave you with this question. After hearing all this, which phase are you in right now? Are you grinding it out in the boring 8? Are you starting to feel that momentum in the acceleration 4? Or are you riding that incredible wave of the exponential 3? Go ahead and drop your phase in the comments below. I'd really love to see where everyone is on their own journey. And hey, if this explainer shifted your perspective a little, do me a favor and hit that like button. Share it with someone who you think needs to hear this, and stay the course. And of course, subscribe for more strategies to help you on your financial exit. Thanks for watching.